Hello, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be going through another tutorial on the Casio Classpad fx-CP400. So today's topic will be on binomial probability. And yeah, so let's get started. So here we've got the question of a multiple choice test has 20 questions, each with 5 possible answers, only one of which is correct. Find the probability that a student who guesses the answer to every question will have A, no correct answers, B, 10 or more correct answers, and C, at least 12 correct answers, given they have 10 or more correct answers. Okay, so let's get started. So first thing is when we read this first sentence, we can immediately see that a multiple choice test has 20 questions, which means there's 20 trials. And then each with 5 possible answers, only one of which is correct, means our probability of success is 1 over 5, which is 0.2. And then part A is no correct answers. So if X is our event of success or correct guessing a correct answer, then the probability of X would be equals to 0 in this case because we want to have no correct answers. Which means that for NCR it's going to be out of 20 we have 0 success. And it's going to be 0.2 to the power of 0 and then 0.8 to the power of 20. And then we'll set that up in our calculator later. Next one is probability of X equals to 10 or more. So this is now our binomial CDF, so cumulative distribution. So it's going to be X bigger than equals to 10 that we need to set up for the calculator. And then for part C, it's at least 12 correct answers given they have 10 or more correct answers. So in this case, if we recall our conditional probability, so probability of A given B is equals to probability of A intersect with probability of B over probability of B. And then in this case, we have probability of A, which is X bigger than equals to 12, intersect with probability of B, which is X bigger than equals to 10, which is our answer from part B here. And then over probability of X bigger than equals to 10. Now, we need to simplify the top expression here, highlighted in yellow. And how we do that is normally I just kind of draw a number line. And in this case, our upper limit here is going to be 20 because there's 20 trials. And then we can start from 10. And then in this case, it's X bigger than equals to 10. So that means it's closed circle all the way to the end. And then the other event is X bigger than equals to 12. So that means it's from 12 closed circle all the way to 20. And then where they intersect is the simplified expression. So that means the top expression there can be simplified to X bigger than equals to 12 because that's where they intersect between the two probabilities. And the final expression is this. So the denominator, we can just use the answer from part B. And then we just need to solve the top part here on the calculator and then just divide it by answer from part B to get the final answer. Okay, so let's jump over to our calculator on our CAS. So what we want to do is go to interactive, distribution, and discrete. So you can see there interactive, distribution, and discrete, and then choose the binomial PDF at the very top there. So binomial PDF, then you get this screen here. In this case, for part A, we want X equals to 0 because it's a event of no success. Number of trials is 20, and then probability of success is 0.2. So just set it up like this for part A, and then just go OK. So your answer for part A of probability of X equals 0 is 0.01153. So that's for part A. And then for part B, which is probability of X bigger than equals to 10, is now you want to go over to discrete, so interactive distribution discrete, and choose the second option there, binomial CDF. So you go to binomial CDF. So CDF means the cumulative distribution function. And then you go for lower bound is going to be 10 because it's probably of X bigger than equals to 10. Upper bound is 20. Number of trials is 20. And the probability of success is 0.2. So if you set that up, so that's for probability of x bigger than equals to 10, and go OK. So your answer is basically 2.59 times 10 to the power of -3. That's the probability of 10 or more correct answers. And then for part C, is basically probability of x bigger than equals to 12 divided by probability of x bigger than equals to 10. So we just need to solve for probability of x bigger than equals to 12. So again, we go to binomial CDF, but now we set our lower bound as 12, upper bound as 20, number of trials is 20, and then probability of success is 0.2. So just set it up like that and go OK. So we have basically 1.02 times 10 to the power of -4, which is a very small probability of guessing 12 or more correct answers. And then we just do the probability of x bigger than equals to 12 divided by probability of x bigger than equals to 10. So just do that here. And then just go execute. So your final answer for part C is 0.0392. So that's the probability of x bigger than equals to 12 divided by probability of x bigger than equals to 10. Okay, so that's it for today. If you've got any questions, feel free to comment down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next session. Okay, see you later.